Hey YouTube, this is Alex, aka AP Mac, and I was thinking, I miss Lordknightmon. I miss whooping Lordknightmon. So I was just sitting at my desk eating my sour Skittles, and I was thinking, how do I know if my deck is good? And I thought, can it beat Lordknightmon? Can it Lordknightmon? So I was looking at my collection, and I was looking at my favorite dinosaur, and I was like, you can beat Lordknightmon. So I put together some BT4 structure decks spiciness, and I tested it out. Alright, so disclaimer, I'm pretty bad at the game. I don't think I'm very good, but I like to try out new things. So if you think I did something wrong, let me know in the comments, and let's get on with it. Hey yo, first things first, we got the little babies, we got the Tamas, boom. What's that over here? We got the two, the flags. Ooh, let's spend money over here, get out. Next up, we got the Ajumans. We got the Looker, we got the Booster, we got the Booster's ugly little brother. Yeah, whatever this thing is. Yeah, you know, whatever. Get it out of here. Now, Le Champignon, we got the 2-check special. We got the 2K special. We got the spiciness. And then we got a Goonie for game with a flex at the end. That's enough of you. And for the ultimate starting lineup, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 Rise Greymons. We got these. Yeah, just gonna throw these away real quick. Yeah, just put these nice and easy right over here. And get out. And for the boss monster, we got War Greymon. We got Oh Body. Yellow War Greymon BT4 spiciness. That's what the whole deck's built off of. Red and yellow. Next up is the Tamers. We got Triple Manny Pacquiao. And that halts at the front. And we got Goggles. Next up, we got options. Bad Blinding Ray. Secon Special. We got a really good card. And we got the Blaster. Get them kids off me. Stunner. I know some people haven't seen this deck play before, so I'm going to let my IRL self-explain. Okay, I'm going to show you how the deck works, go nice and slow. Okay, first things first, we're going to hatch an egg. We go 2k boost, we go 2k boost, pass turn, next turn, boom. Swing for 2 checks, 7k. Oh, boom, easy money. Oh, boom, he dead. Get that guy out of here. Okay, pass turn, go here. They come out, oh, hit security. Ah, easy. Okay, next turn, ready? Boom, go into that, boom, go into this. We're going to search. What we going to search for? No choices. We gotta take the only one we can get. Know what I'm saying? Go there, next turn. Oh, he dead. Oh no, he hit security. Oh no. Now they think they won. Boom. Come in on deck. Let's go. Yellow War Greymon. Let's go. Bad Blinding Ray. Let's go. Delicate Plan. Let's go. Lightning Joust. We going in on this. We go 16 at your face. We take this. We gonna do this. My guy. Ready? Bada boom. Bada bing. And then boom pow. Swing for game. Easy money. Now that the boring part is over, it's time to answer the question. Can it Lordknightmon? Let's get it. So just some background here. Lordknight's going to be played by my girlfriend. She's taking a local with this deck, so she definitely knows what she's doing, and she's probably going to whoop me, but let's see what happens. We're going to start off with a Glady in the back and an upside down Agumon to draw. So at this point I'm thinking 2k or draw power, and I want the 2k to come out because, you know what, I want to make sure that if I have my Greymon I can swing for a lot more, and letting her give me 2 memory is going to let that Greymon come in and swing for 2 checks. I'm assuming I have it, which I do, and now it's going to really dictate the pace because 2 checks at her face, that's going to be a lot because my Greymon can swing for 3 with Lightning Joust, and that will be really important later on for an OTK. Setting up for that massive check later on with that Greymon, and she's going to really think about that because she knows that this is what's happened before, and that Greymon will do a lot of damage, so she's getting that blocker out preemptively just in case, because that 2 checks that could really end her, and putting that War Greymon at the end to really pressure me. At this point I'm thinking, okay, Greymon's probably gonna die. Let's start building back, and let's try my best to take out this blocker because I'd rather not deal with it. Even though Yellow War Greymon can delete it,
I'd rather not deal with that situation. I'd rather start deleting something else so that I could potentially whiteboard, and if I don't have that OTK. We're just going to try to swarm a little bit, and she's most likely going to try to wipe my board, even though I have the lethal on the back if she gives me 3 memory. A big if. So she's going to wipe my Agumon, obviously, and instead of hitting security, she wants to take out that Greymon with that Lordknight. Definitely a smart move, just in case I have anything in security that would demolish that Lordknight. And she's going to gain that memory off the Pulsemon. And we will see how she wants to put me to 2 or 3. Because she knows if she puts me to 3, I'm going to be really throwing my bodies at that Lordknightmon. And obviously she puts me to 1. But if I'm correct, I might have a way to completely wipe her board. So we're thinking here. I think the Gravity Crush into a yellow or Greymon will probably be the best play.
The only issue that I'm seeing right now is that we have a weaker War Greymon because he has to attack player to gain those boosts. So I'm going to have to use my restanding ability to minus 6,000 off that Lordknight. And we'll have to figure out another way to get rid of that Gatomon. So here, we're going to try to maybe take 2 more checks off. And Biomon's going to let me draw that card. We luckily did not die to that security check. And we will Gravity Crush, which is supposed to be a laser. And we'll get rid of that Gatomon. So the issue now is that I gave her 7 memory, but wiped her board. So she's either going to have to choose to hard play into things, which will eat up that memory, or build in the back and pray that she has a security card to stop my assault. Now, she's going to go to a Pedomon. And then at this point, she's going to realize that she messed up. She put the wrong rookie down and she wants to change it. And do you know what? We don't take those. We playing against Lordknight. You gonna live with that mistake. I'm gonna make you live with that mistake. So after I let her correct her mistake by putting Bushi down instead of the Pulsemon, she's gonna try to see if she can utilize that memory, and she's gonna drop that Pulsemon instead of the Bushi, which would have dropped it by 5 instead of 3. But you know, we'll allow it to happen. She's gonna try to dig for that level 5 because clearly she couldn't find it. And she's going to minus some security checks on my War Greymon, essentially making him check for 0. So what we're going to do though, because Lightning Joust is ineffective for the security numbers, we're going to attack into nothing and minus that 6k off that Agumon. And then we're going to go into the Agumon and potentially try to swarm for next turn. Unless she can come up with a way to build up in time. Blinding Ray at this point is going to be a minus because I do have a lot of bodies and it won't let her go into Lordknight. So here she's going to think whether or not she wants to most likely Blinding Ray because that minus is going to be detrimental, but it's going to be worse if she doesn't get that big body out. So she's going to Blinding Ray, get those 2 memory, and luckily for her she does minus some security checks off that War Greymon, essentially removing 1 body off the field. And Mastimon's going to come down. She has no security, so that's no minus to her. And she's going to be able to bring out a Gatomon blocker that will not only recover, but also become a blocker due to Masty being a purple. So now I have to think, how do I get rid of this body? And how do I take those last 2 security? Because that Mastimon's going to be a big issue. So Gravity Crush is going to come in. We're going to delete up to 8k Digimon. So that Gatomon blocker is out of the way. And now we think, if this is some kind of spiral, I might be in trouble because I can't game, and it's not. So we do have the first game right here. Let's go War Greymon. So for the second game, she's gonna elect to go first, which is not ideal for yellow, but she does want to build as quick as possible so that she can start attacking me and getting rid of those security so I cannot restand. So she's gonna go into Terurimon, and I'm gonna follow up by bringing out a boosted Agumon and most likely go into another boost Greymon, and we're going to pass turn there. So now it's going to come down to most likely giving me 2 memory if she want to build, or she want to hard play a 2 and she wants to build in the back to make sure that she threatens that Lordknight the next turn. And lucky for me, Rise Greymon comes out, so we can also threaten the War Greymon as long as I had the 3 memory, which is a very big downside because I cannot build yellow War Greymon in the back due to the fact that Rise Grey has to be out to be considered a yellow. She will put a TK Kari, so I can't be as aggressive because she is going to be gaining a lot of memory. But I elect to just go in. Why not? Let's see what she can clap back with. And we're going to just try to take some security right now. And the best part is, as I attack, I take one security and I grab one security. So we're going to be at similar security unless I go extra aggressive, and I like to give her one by using Delicate Plan. But the issue is I completely forgot that I took a security from my stack, so we are actually at equal security, and we do correct that afterwards. But she will go into Lordknight in the back, and now I have to think, do I care if my Wargreymon dies, or should I just try to attack once, restand, and then let's see if we can continue surviving until she brings her Lordknight, and then we can go and attack her back. So I elect to obviously attack, restand, so we are at similar security, and I'm going to play my own memory tamer at this point because I can't afford to be memory choked when she has Lordknight in the back like that. So she's going to elect to bring him up, and at this point I'm thinking, oh no, she probably has a plan to kill my Wargreymon. Hopefully my security can do something about it. We will see. So she is going to minus 1000 off of my Digimon with a Knightmon and minusing another 4, bringing it down to 6k. She's going to bring it down again additionally to 3k by dropping a Starmon off the Anjuwamon. And she hits a Wargreymon, which is unlucky for me, which means I have less in my deck, and it's not going to kill that Lordknight. And she's going to elect to Blinding Ray because she doesn't want to pass turn with her next move. And if I'm correct, she will spiral my board, and that is what she does. She does spiral and get rid of that Wargreymon, and also not passing turn because she does want to give me 3 memory exact by going to a second Lordknightmon, and now we're in a really bad spot because I have nothing. She has 2 boss monsters, and I am essentially pretty badly screwed. So luckily, I'm able to take 2 security off that. Unlucky, I do not have a Gravity Crush to go into that Agunimon for game, so I'm going to have to just pray my security has something to deal with those bodies. We're going to drop an Agumon to search out, maybe grab something. We got a security Greymon inherit, and we're going to try to pray to see what she does. Maybe she'll hit something and we can survive the next turn. I do have to give her quite a lot of memory because now she's at 0 security and that TK card is going to activate, and she's going to elect to figure out whether she wants to hit my board or hit my security. So she's gonna elect to hit my security because she said, you know what, that Greymon's not gonna do anything to her. She wants to bring out 2 Pulsemons off the Anjuwamon and the Lordknightmon to gain some memory, and she wants to make sure that I die a painful death by putting another Pulsemon down, letting me know that she had 8 memory and she could do whatever she wanted, and I had no chance. Alright, game 3 is coming up, and we are looking at a very horribly drawn hand. We got a non-inherent rookie, and we got a security +1 Greymon, which will only have the Demimera to boost it. So we got 6k going at her face next turn, hopefully getting 2 checks out of it. But the problem is I'd rather have this Greymon out to do it and build in the back rather than having to build this Greymon in the back. So she will go to TK, a memory setter, and grab that Lordknight, which is dangerous because a level 5 essentially means that I have to play from behind. We will draw finally because I had to count my hand. And I like to come in. Let's try to get those 2 checks, and obviously we hit a 6k off the bat, and that's going to make us have to hard play something that she can't kill immediately and hopefully pressure for next turn if she does go into a Lordknight. So she's going to have that level 5, and obviously we know she has a Lordknight, and she's going to pass over 2, and hopefully I can start building in the back. And guess what? My luck's going to give me no level 3s, so we're going to go straight into a Wargreymon. And now we're going to pass turn, giving her the 3 for the memory setter, and she's probably going to come in knowing that I have nothing in the back. She's going to find a way to kill that Wargreymon as quick as possible. And through that Lordknight attack to security, she's going to drop down that Pulsemon, which will give her 1 memory by removing a security stack. And that's going to be an easy 2k. And to get rid of that Wargreymon, she's going to have to drop some more bodies or go straight into a Voldarm, which is what she does. So she's going to go into that Voldarm, which should be tapped, but knowing my hand and everything I have, I'm not going to be able to kill it by attacking it. So we're going to go into another rookie that has no inherit, and we're going to go into a boosting Greymon, go into 0, and hopefully giving her 3 which is going to be exactly what a memory tamer gives. But we're also trying to figure out whether we want to give her some more for the memory tamer so we can guarantee that 3 memory next turn. But we will go into the Rise Gray, and she's going to go into a Sukai and try to build up another stack in the back so that she can come in and attack whatever I clap back her with, whether it be a War Greymon or a boosted Rise Greymon. The Voldarm's going to come in, take an easy security, and I believe that she thinks whether she should put a blocker down or attack with that Pulsemon. She will attack with the Pulsemon, sacrificing it, but putting me to a security amount that's pretty hard for me to restand twice at this point, because I'm going to have to grab 2 securities, and that Voldarm's going to give her 3 memory if I kill it anyway, so I'm going to be in a bad spot to begin with. So looks like I might not actually have the War Greymon in hand, so I think I'm just going to give her some memory, drop the BT6 tie, get some draws in, so maybe next turn she puts me to 2, I'll go to 3, get the War Greymon, and maybe clap back. But with the amount of attack she has, I won't even be able to minus 6,000 or restand if she does end up taking both those security stacks. And if she has the Lordknight, which she does, she can essentially game me with Bushi and potentially put 2 Bushis down because she does have enough to activate Anjuwomon. So Voldarm's going to take the first security, and now it's moment of truth. Do I have removal, and does she have the Bushi? So first condition, Bushi comes down from the Anjuwomon, Knightmon from the Lordknight, and Delicate Plan. So Bushi for a game it seems, and we have a complete set. Alright, I'll admit, I got bopped. I got bopped pretty hard. But BT7's out now, and there are so many decks I want to try to beat Lordknightmon with, relive some of those moments. But for now, I'm going to hold the L and just build a better deck next time. This is your Resident Stacker, AP Mac, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, God.
Another day of glory for Lordknight.
So the video is, can it beat Lordknight? It cannot beat Lordknight.